Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right, all right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. We got some updates here. Let me go to the top here and show you guys what this article is that we're looking at. So it's a daily coin article about SHIB drop SHEboshis. I mean, we have SHEboshis, we have the with an I, and now we have SHEboshis, right? But we don't have Shiba Inu for some strange reason. For some strange reason, they cannot. Okay, we're starting off on a bad note here. But for some strange reason, they cannot recognize Shiba Inu, and they have a charity stake and burn ready to launch here, and they can't recognize Shiba Inu for some strange reason, but yet they can use the She token. They got the She coin coming, which is taking forever to drop. They got the Tree token coming, which is taking forever to drop. It was supposed to drop 2 years ago, and now they have She, but they have enough. They have enough time to introduce SHEboshis, right? Right. But they don't have enough time to introduce Sheena to the ship community. But yet Saitoshi, which is Shy Guy, has the nerve to put she and Shib on Valentine's Day. But nobody knows. The most of the Shib army don't know that that's him, right? The Sheena army knows it's him, but he won't do it on his own. Saitoshi or the Shib Twitter page, right? He's doing it on Shy Guy, which has like 4,000 people following him or 3,000 people following, but he won't do it on his Saitoshi or the Shib .io page, right? And so it's like they just keep slapping the Sheena community in the face, and I keep telling the Sheena community, you're gonna get slapped in the face again, and once you do my plan and get wealthy and then stick your I'm not gonna tell you to stick your middle finger up. I shouldn't say that, but I was gonna say that, but I'm not gonna say that. Um, but you should, and just wave at the dev team of Shiba and say, we're rich, bye. And by the way, I know Mac Praise is telling everybody that ship's gonna break out and go to $1. He saw that $2 and things like that. And a lot of you guys are probably the way that Sheena's looking. A lot of you guys saw that video of Mac Praise talking about ships going to $1 and things like that. And I think a lot of you guys probably dumped your Sheena for Shib, and so if Sheena skyrockets, in these next 4 weeks, and ship's still sitting here at this one range, and you missed out on Sheena, I already know Mac Praise gonna be attacked. we already know, right? So we've seen it before, right? So so don't understand that Mike Praise is a prophet of the Most High. He is not your financial advisor, right? So he didn't tell you to dump your other tokens to rush into Shiba Inu like a greedy maniac, right? That's only thinking about themselves and wealth and wants to greed, right? He didn't tell you to do that. He just said what God told him, right? That Shiba Inu is that they're gonna do something, they're gonna burn it, that they're gonna burn the supply, and they're gonna finally get their acts together and they're gonna do stuff. Now God's already told Apostle that last year, right? Towards the end of the year, he said they're gonna change this year, right? And I've been talking about that. And so Mac's getting more confirmation that ship's gonna be it's gonna be worth a lot of money in the future. He don't know how it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. Has been telling him it's gonna happen, right? But he didn't never told you. I watched the live stream. or maybe the replay, right? I wasn't on. I don't believe I watched the live stream. But I watched the replay, and he never said you to dump your other tokens and rush into Shiba Inu. Because that's what y'all did 2 years ago. And I told y'all making a mistake, right? By dumping all your other tokens and rushing into Shiba Inu. Remember that? And I said Ship's not going nowhere. It's gonna actually go down because all you people are rushing into Shiba Inu and the elites are watching it and they watching y'all do that. And so they're gonna drop it. They're gonna drop it 5, 10, 15%. Y'all gonna lose money. Y'all gonna get out with a 15% loss and y'all gonna go over there and blame Mac and blame the kingdom people and call everybody a false prophet. No, it's the elites that control the markets. They control these markets. They can see when you're jumping in something as a big group and saying all these stories and all these dreams and stuff. And then they use their tools to manipulate it. And I said, once y'all get out, they're going to send it right back up about 10, 15, 20%. That's exactly what they did. And so here we are again. So if you guys are gonna dump these other tokens and you're gonna go into Shiba Inu, and if Sheena or Bad Idea take off before that, before Shib, or then you gonna have to just watch. You're just watching like, dang, Shib ain't doing nothing still. And then you're gonna get mad at Mac and say, Mac, it's summertime and Shib ain't even moved. And all these other tokens that we dump are moving at 10x, 100x, So, you know, he's not your financial advisor. He's not a financial advisor, right? He never told you to do that. So hold your Shiba Inu. If you have extra money to buy more Shiba Inu, then you do that. But you don't dump your other tokens to run in and try to go all in on Shiba Inu, right? So I had to get that out of the way because a lot of y'all gonna be, Mac told me to get in there. No, Mac didn't tell you to do nothing. you know, I watched the video. Mac just said what God told him, and he didn't tell you to get into Shiba Inu or nothing, right? Um, so you know, he just said if you have some shit, get some shit. If you want some shit, get some shit. But he didn't tell you to sell and dump all your other tokens to get it either, though. All right, so I wanted to make sure that's clear because all right, man. Okay. If I'm Mac Praise right now, I'm praying that Shiba Inu explodes here because a lot of these people have dumped these other tokens to get Shiba Inu, and if Shib doesn't do nothing all year until the end of the year, maybe, phew, there's gonna be some angry people. Y'all ain't coming to me because I ain't tell you to do that. And Mac didn't need it though. So, but I know y'all gonna. I know because Mac made that video. I know y'all gonna go after him though. And I'm already saying he didn't tell you. I watched the video. He did not tell you guys to dump your tokens and rush into Shiba Inu at all. But y'all gonna say he did though. I bet you. All right. So getting that out the way, let's get into the Shiboshi collection is dropping. I guess I'm not sure if it's already dropped or not. I know there's some airdrops coming for those who hold Shiboshis. They're going to be airdrop Sheboshis. Okay. I'm guessing Lucy is behind this Sheboshi stuff, and maybe I don't know. I know she was in the Ship magazine talking about something. So, but I don't really care what the dev team does at this point. This has been absolutely horrible. So it's been a nightmare being in Shiba Inu with this dev team. So I'm not even gonna. I don't even know what they're doing. But all best to them in 2024. Because I got on them so much in 2023. I'm trying to be nice in 2024, but look, if things are not going right, they're not going right. So it's not like you're trying to be nice or mean. Things are not going right. The whole ship community can see that things were not going right in 2023, and 2024 hasn't really started out great either. I mean, but at least the price is going up a little bit, and we're getting some things getting done. They said everything's going to be launching this year, so we're hoping that these things actually happen because people are wondering where is the metaverse? Where's Shiba Swap 2.0? Where's the burns? Why is there still $700,000-800,000 sitting in the burn wallet for Shibarian burn wallet? Where's the auto burns? Where's this? Where's the games? Zach Humphreys. I saw Zach Humphreys video and he made a great idea. And he talked about a great topic. He said, why isn't Shiba Inu dev team working on video games? Like they could take over the entire sector, right? So they got one video game and that's it. Like, where's the video games? Where is the Shiba Inu characters and the leash and bone and the shib and and all the other characters? I mean, you could license Dogecoin and other characters, other mascots from other cryptos, and put them in some type of Mortal Kombat type of game and have them fight each other and stuff like that. Like, I mean, where's the games where you can use Shiba Inu or other or Doge or any other animals, and and or the Volt Dog or whatever, and you guys can do Mario Kart driving and stuff through towns and stuff. Like, where's all these fun games that you would think you would have in the SHIB ecosystem? Where are the games, right? And so why not take advantage of the name and the branding and the popularity? I don't get it, but I'm like I said before, I've already put my mind to something else. I'm not even gonna try to get it. So, but shout out to Zach Humphreys for that, because yeah, that was awesome. I was like, this is what I've been trying to tell you guys for a while. Not just me, but Matthew Perry was doing it before me. Because remember when Matthew Perry was going after the dev team, I was against it because I was like, Matthew Perry, what are you doing? And then once we started to see these things, and Matthew Perry was saying, hey, look, these things are not happening. I was like, wait a minute, he's telling the truth here, right? And so I thought he was just a futter, and I was like, okay, yeah, you're fudding, bro. You're a futter. I was with Saitoshi at that time. I was like, you're a futter. And then after that, I was like, okay, he's actually telling the truth. Yeah, so we're all watching with our own eyes, right? Um, and so now we're sitting here and we're watching tokens and ecosystems like Solana overtake Shiba Inu, and that shouldn't be happening, right? Shiba Inu should be the number one crypto in the world right now. It has the biggest army and it's by far the most popular token in the world, right? And but they let that all go away. They dwindle that out, and then they literally almost turn the fire off on Shiba Inu, which was disgraceful. But either way, that was 2023, and we're in 2024, and we're trying to be nice now. And I even saw Claybro's video, and he was going at them as well. But then he was like, "Man, I'm trying to be nice, but it's really hard to be nice to people that don't deserve it, because we've seen their actions in the last 2 years, actually last 2.5, 3 years. It's been disgraceful, and people have to shake their heads and say and scratch their heads. So what are y'all doing? Why are you destroying Shiba Inu? What are you doing, right? And so it seems like they were doing it on purpose, and they were. That's the part that kills us. Like, because when we went and prayed about it, God said they actually are doing it on purpose. That was the part that ticked me off. That's why I went completely ballistic on them last year, right? Anyways, um, this is a new year though. Forgiveness is forgiveness. We well, I don't know. Well, I mean, I forgive them because I'm in Christ, but but other than that, it is what it is. Okay, so SHEboshis is what they're dropping, and it is gonna have some burn mechanisms on it. So let's check it out. Let's check out what the burn. I don't care about any of this other stuff. We just talking about the burn mechanism. Now I don't know if this is. I think they updated this though. I don't know if this is the what originally was, but I'm not sure if this is still what it is. I could be wrong. Anybody has the updated version the on this? Let me know. Okay. So it says here that the Shiboshi NFTs, and this is the revenue burn allocations as follows. Okay, let me see. Yeah, okay, so this is gonna be for this is gonna be for the Shiboshis. Okay, so 6% of the revenue burn. So 6% of the revenues, when they get revenues, right? When people buying it, I think there's 10,000 of them. So, and every time somebody sells it, maybe they get maybe they get some money every time somebody buys and sells them because they're original owners, and they probably have that in the contract that every time somebody buys and somebody buys it or sells it, they get royalties, right? So maybe they have that in there as well. But either way, 6% of the revenues of the site SHEboshis is going to be to burn Shiba Inu. Okay, 6%. I don't know how much these things cost. So we don't. I don't know what that is. I don't know how much they cost. I'm not sure. There's 10,000 of them. So um, maybe they're gonna cost I'll say they're gonna cost with 10,000 of them. They probably cost between $100 to $300 each, something like that. Okay. So let's say they cost $100. $6 is gonna go burn Shiba Inu. Okay. Um, and then you have 1% is going to go to Bone Shiba Swap, Bone token for burns. So that's going to reduce the price of bones. Bone already has a small supply, anyways. So let's say if you buy $100 worth of, if you a Shiboshi, $1 is going to go to burn bone. And then the dog, 1% to the dog killer leash will be 1%. Now, of course, nobody really owns leash except for like the big executives or whatever. But most of us don't own leash, right? So leash is expensive as well, and it's not much supply at all. So okay, now I heard Claybro talk about bad idea AI, and I don't see bad idea on this article. So I'm thinking that there's an updated article. Because I don't see bad idea AI. I'm not sure which article he had because there's several articles on this. So I'm not sure because bad idea AI is not on here. Okay, it says on top of that, because he said 1% for bad idea AI. I think that's what he said. Okay. Um, which would be massive if they actually did that. That would be massive. And maybe look, maybe they did have bad idea AI on it, and maybe they took it off because if bad idea AI is a treat token, then you don't need to add bad idea AI, right? Right? So if bad idea is a treat token, then you're not gonna have to. You don't need to burn 1% of bad idea AI because it's gonna be the treat token. So you see here, while another 2% is allocated to burn the She stablecoin, which is weird, and the treat token in the future. Okay. And these cryptocurrencies are not yet to be released to the public. Well, the tree token is just a dormant name for a token that's already out, an ecosystem that's already out. Satoshi already said that, right? So the tree token is not actually going to be called the tree token. It's going to be called something else, right? It's going to be something that's already established, right? So, and it was supposed to be Sheila Inu, right? And it was supposed because they have a large supply, and I'm not sure why it was supposed to be that other than that, but but it was supposed to be Sheila. It still could be Sheila Inu. We don't know yet, but then it also could be Bad Idea AI because they have a large supply and they're an AI, right? And they're part of they've built and they've helped Shib a lot. So to reward them, they could be the tree token, right? So that makes sense. And then so 1% will be allocated to burn Bad Idea AI and 1% to burn She. Now, why in the world would you burn She, which is a stable coin? Now, Clay Bros talked about that in his video, and I thought the same thing when he said it. 2% is allocated to burn She and Treat. So that means maybe 1% each, which equals two, I'm guessing. And but I'm like, why would you burn a stable coin? What's up with that? Like it's not like it's gaining value or anything. It's gonna be pegged to 1 cent. Why would you why would you burn that? Right? So why waste your revenues burning a stable coin that's pegged to 1 cent that doesn't move? It'd be different if it was moving up and down. It can get up to 10 cents or 5 cents, make people some money, but it's going to be pegged to 1 cent. Why would you burn that? That doesn't make any sense. Right? So I don't get that part, but maybe they'll take that off because that doesn't make any sense. Why would you waste your revenues on burning a stable coin that's pegged at 1 cent? It makes no sense, right? So, anyway, so that's what's going on, guys. It says Shiba Inu burning estimates from the revenues of Shibochi NFT collections stand alone on the conditions that there will be unclaimed NFTs after the free airdrop. Okay. So I guess we have to wait and see how this all plays out. I don't even know if this thing is launched yet. Um, me see. Okay, so it says, yeah, this is what it says here. 50% is allocated as follows: Burns, 6%, 1% Bone. Yeah, I don't know where I heard um I heard Manny Pacquiao Foundation. That's interesting. So nonprofits, you go 10% going to nonprofits. I recommend a split for Japan, 3%. Manny Pacquiao Foundation, 2%. Women in Blockchain, 2%. That has to be women in blockchain. That smells like Lucy all over. That smells like Lucy's all over that one. And 3% to be determined. Okay, by ship identity enable DAO. Okay, and then it says here same thing. 15% for foundation. And then 15% is going to the team. Okay, huh? I I I must have heard wrong. I literally thought I heard Claybro. I think go back and watch that video. But I thought I heard Claybro said bad idea. But then I was like, it doesn't really matter because bad idea if bad idea becomes a tree token, then it doesn't really matter, right? Okay. So let's look at the when we're 20 minutes in. Let's look at the price real quick and wrap up the video. Um, we talked about a lot in this video, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. We're right at the one price here, and let's look at the last 7 days. We're up 8% in the last 7 days. For some reason, everybody keeps selling at this one price. For some reason, I don't know why. You're only up 8%. So I mean, what's the point of selling here? Unless people went long, maybe use a 25x, 50x leverage, and so they're up 8% and 50x leverage. You're up way more than that, right? So use a 100x leverage on 8%. That's 800%. You know what I mean? So that's pretty good, right? Um, yeah. So anyways, it is what it is. Um, and then if you use 50x leverage, so you're up 400% right now. Okay, let's look at Bad Idea AI real quick because this could be a tree token. It's got a lot of supply to be the tree token, and it doesn't even have a max supply. So this will work perfectly for the tree token. Um, for some reason, somebody just keeps dumping this thing, man. $11 million market cap. This is embarrassing, right? Especially when the markets are up. So that's just weird. And then especially when there's a 50-50 chance it could be the tree token. Somebody had a dream about that on my Patreon that it was bad idea was it had a 50-50 chance of being a tree token. It was bad idea and I think it was Sheila Inu and bad idea 50-50 chance on one of them being a tree token. 50 each. Both of them had 50%, and he saw, and I think the person saw Satoshi and Mr. Lightspeed and the guys having conversation on recommending that they be, since they're already partners, that they become the tree token. So I don't know. Bad idea wants to be the tree token though. You know what I mean? So that's the only thing because I mean, who knows? Who knows, right? Um, but once again, the treat token is not actually the treat token. It's going to be a token that's already there. So bad idea would be the treat token, but it will be bad idea. It'll still be bad idea, right? And they'll just allocate it as a treat to the Shiba Swap 2.0 and the things that you do in Shiba Swap. If you bury your bone or all the other stuff that you can do now in Shiba Swap 1.0, but then there's gonna be more things in Shiba Swap 2.0. And then when you do activities on the blockchain, they're going to give you a treat, right? And so that it could be an additional bad idea. I guess I don't know. I guess we're going to wait and see. Maybe or maybe it's going to be Sheila. Let's look at Sheila real quick. Um, okay, so Sheila's up 1% today, 1.27%. On $35. So, and the reason why Sheila's not really doing anything is because people are waiting for them to relaunch the Sheila with a new branding and stuff, or they're waiting on it to just to see if it's a tree token or not. So we're still waiting, either for a relaunch or the tree token, or both. You know what I mean? So just waiting it out for that. And then you have Bone. We have an alert on Bone on Patreon. I'm not going to tell you if it's up or down, but we have an alert. We have alert on Bone on Patreon. So and you guys can look at the 7 day chart here, look at what's going on, and you can see for yourself if it's a buy or not, right? So or a sell. So you guys can figure that out yourself here. Okay, so we'll see what happens with Bone there, and so there is an alert on Bone on my Patreon. You guys can go to Patreon and check out that alert on Bone. I think we gave it yesterday, not today. I don't think I talked about it today, I think, but I think we gave the alert yesterday on Bone. Like literally almost every alert we did. I think literally every alert went to the upside. I mean, the last 2 weeks. I mean, I think every alert went bro. And we had a couple alerts that did like 1,000%. I mean, like it's crazy. And that GLQ thing went completely nuts when Marquise gave us those AI plays and we started tracking them. And some of these plays, I mean, uh, Pepe 2.0 V2 went completely nuts, and a bunch of other plays. AVAX, um, what's the other one? Chainlink. It was so many freaking plays. Of course, Solana is always a buy for me, all the way up to into the thousands. But we had so many freaking. I think we had like 15 alerts in the last 2 weeks. They all did at least 5, 10, 15, 30%. Some of them did freaking 1,000% or a 500% in the last 2 weeks. So I mean, it's been crazy over there. So um, anyways, it is what it is. Okay, so what's the other tokens I'm missing? Oh yeah, Sheena. Somebody dumped the crap out of Sheena, right? So I think I might have to buy some Sheena here. Why it's down here in the dumps, right? Um, wow. So yeah, not looking good here for Sheena, but you never know, man. Anything can happen. Anything can turn around, and this thing could be at $1 billion market cap in a blink of an eye. If that charity stake and burn launches, and then people are gonna be like, "Why in the world did I sell my ship for my Sheena for ship?" And ships just sitting there at one, like who knows, right? So that would be devastating. Can you imagine holding Sheena for a year or a year and a half, and then you sell it and for Shib, and then Shib doesn't move, and then Sheena goes to $1 billion market cap without you? Oh my God, that would be awful, right? So, anyways, that's it. Peace out. God bless. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm gonna probably grab some Sheena here, man. I mean, this thing's in the dumps, man. Peace out. God bless. Bye.